Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Cassell is out there with Scott. And there's Big Red. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Lewis in at the 1. And for Chicago, we've got Barkley. Speedy out there with Richmond. Then there's Buckets. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team. Here we go.
So the Bucks win the tip. Now here's Lewis.
I got him.
Richmond with the rebound. Pass to Barkley. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Over to the wing. And he makes good on the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Barkley against Gonzalez. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And just about a minute into the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lewis, left side. No good on that one. Richmond with the defensive effort. Passes it to Barkley. Kicks it to Richmond. Over Cassell. Richmond no good. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Scott the pass to Gibbs. Here's Cassell. He's covered by Richmond. Lewis outside. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The pass to Buckets. Back to Barkley. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Gibbs. Lewis hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Lewis has got 5 points so far. Barkley against Gonzalez. Barkley left side. And he gets it to go.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Gibbs. Barkley against Gonzalez. Shoots over Barkley. Gonzalez's shot is off. And Chicago has possession. Buckets passes to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Gonzalez against Barkley. Pocket 4. Misses the layup. It's all tied in Chicago. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
Well, looking at this quarter, they should be. Another quarter like this, and they'll be riding high at halftime.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Bulls 5 right now. On offense here, the Bucks. Here is Bass. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Bass. And Chris, one change we're seeing now. A lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I mean, if you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times. If you have game, I mean, you got to win. But I love to see our players who do it effectively inside and outside. I mean, think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's going to come back.
Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot from 12. That one wide left. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Bass. And we've played through the first minute here in the second.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Lewis. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Pass to Harris. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now the pass to Bass. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, it doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Sykes. Lewis covering. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First team foul. Buck substitution.
Bucks leading by 3. Gazelle, the pass to Mann. No good there. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. With the drive.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Scott. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Rebound by the Bulls. Barkley kicks to Richmond. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Scott with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Misses from close range. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls leading by just 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow over 50% shooting in the sport. They need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense out of its comfort zone.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Prophet really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Scott is out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Cassell. Then there's Big Red. And it's Lewis in a point. Cassell grabs the miss. The Bucks trail. Here's Gibbs. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Cassell. Outside Lewis. Barkley grabs the board. Here's Chicago. Down low. Here's Harris. Gibbs grabs the board. The Bucks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Lewis. Scott dishes to Lewis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Bucks shoot their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lewis.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Harris. Got a piece of it.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Good on the shot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Chicago. Bucks leading by 3. Inside. Gillespie, the pass to Bass. And here's Gonzalez. Teardrop shot. No good on the shot. Bulls have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The erasers checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Lewis. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Bass. Hands the 12-footer.
Assisted by
Bass has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks. And it's Harris with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They're scoreless since the first half. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Off on the layup. Here's Lewis. And they pick up 2. Lewis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Sykes driving in. Basket good. Milwaukee leading by 5. Outside Gonzalez. And the pass to Bass for 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Oliver. Buckets is out there with Barkley. Then it's Richmond. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Griffith. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Defended by Scott. Pass to Barkley. 6 to shoot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Manning. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Milwaukee leading by 10. Now Scott. From 13. That shot missing. Barkley outside. It's Richmond on the wing. Passes it to Buckets. Three-pointer. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Scott. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Gibbs, defended by Barkley.